Hey everyone, this time I don't want to play Hearthstone, I would like to talk about Hearthstone. Actually, to talk about a certain topic which is related with the big announcement of the Grand Tournament. Yeah, as you all know, when the tournament will be released, also the arena pack reward system will change. Yeah, then whenever you get a pack reward, the pack will be random. It can be a classic pack, a GVG pack, or a tournament pack. The old system before was not perfect at all. You just got GVG packs, and that was not pretty good for new players since they prefer usually classic packs, and also some really good players were collecting the new GVG cards pretty soon, and then would have liked to get classic packs as well. So a lot of people complain about that. Were hoping for, or they they wish that they have the option to choose the card, the pack they get, and yeah, Blizzard addressed this problem, but I don't think they made it pretty good. So that the pack now is random. I think it just has disadvantage for players, and I'm totally not happy with the solutions, and therefore I'm making this video to yeah, maybe like kind of a therapy, so I can share my thoughts and maybe get over it after a while. Um, so personally, for me, I think it's one issue that since I have a quite good collection already, since I'm playing already for 1.5 years. Whenever I get packs out of Arena, most of the time it's just about dust, since I have the cards already which are in the packs. This is kind of it's getting boring a little bit. It's just about dust. Yeah, it's sort of, since I want to complete my collection, it's a lot of dust grinding and so on. And the new expansion would have the nice side effect that there are fresh cards out there I don't have, and all the packs would give me a lot of new cards I don't have yet. These cards are, or these packs are pretty valuable, since I don't have the cards, while the old ones are not that valuable anymore. As I said, it's most of the time just dust. So usually I get the packs from Arena, since I get a price reduction. I don't really gain money with Arena, but I'm good enough to have a decent price reduction. But still, in 67% of all cases, I will get an old pack with not so much value, and probably the cards again I already have. It's pretty boring, and I mean there's a new set out there, and you want the new cards, and then it's just frustrating to get the old packs with so less value. And since the new packs have so much more value, I must really think of if it makes sense to play Arena anymore. Maybe it's just better to spend 100 gold and then get a pack with the full value. The problem is here that you get those packs by buying it with real money or with gold. And it's not so easy to get gold in Hearthstone. The daily quest gives you some gold, and then you can every 3 wins you get 10 gold, but it's not that much. So to collect 100 gold a day is quite annoying. Needs a lot of farming, and I don't see the sense in farming gold. Arena was somewhat nice. You played 1 or 2 hours, and then yeah, sometimes you got even the pack for free. So since you won't have the price reduction anymore, if you buy them in the store, you can just buy them with gold. It will take so much longer to buy packs. The only thing is just you can buy this with real money, and I don't know. I buy packs from time to time, but I think it's pretty unfair if you have to buy packs to get the new cards in pretty fast, and if you don't want to wait too long. So actually it's pretty difficult to get the new packs if you don't have saved a lot of gold before, or if you don't want to spend real money on that. And yeah, for me it's pretty bad. So I think the motivation to continue arena is pretty low, and then I will just get a pack every one or maybe one every second day or something like that. Yeah, the other big issue for me is I would like to complete the set, and therefore I was thinking, okay, when I have enough dust, I will just complete one set first and the other set, and so on and so on and so on. And then whenever I complete the set, I will just avoid getting those card packs, but it's not possible anymore. So the motivation to recomplete the set is pretty low. Because otherwise, whenever you get a pack, you know it's just dust. You don't get anything out of it, and also you don't want to get duplicates. So it's probably pretty dust inefficient. Once you have enough dust to craft everything, you do it, but then you still get those packs, and then from time to time you will get a card you just you crafted on your own, and this is annoying. And yeah. So this is all the points: the dust inefficiency, and also that it takes too long to get the new cards if you don't buy them with real money, and the less motivation to play Hearthstone anymore, arena. And also I think it's kind of inconsequent from Blizzard. Last time with GVG, they were saying, okay, we will just give GVG packs since everyone was the new stuff, and nowadays, everything is randomized. I don't know. So these were my personal issues, and I think for most older players which are kind of dedicated and have a good card collection, is more or less the same. The old packs, the classic GVG, are not so interesting anymore, so most of the arena runs become uninteresting or just about dust. And everyone who has already a full collection, for those it's only dust, and it takes so long to really get those new cards. So for the older ones, I think it's probably the worst. For newer ones, it makes more sense than maybe just getting the packs from Grand Tournament. But my thoughts on that are that, first of all, really new players don't play so much arena, since it is not so efficient for them. They will hardly hit the 3 wins where they become efficient. And after a while, first of all, they cannot afford it so often, and then after a while they will just spend the money in the gold in the shop, and not doing so many arenas. The second point is that now the pack rewards you get are just mixed. So the cards you get as a new player are also pretty mixed. So GVG had a certain theme and there were synergies, and the Grand Tournament has a certain theme and synergies. So it might be even better just to get packs from one set, so you at least can use the synergies, and you just get everything mixed up. I think it's at least an argument which should be considered. Okay, so for new players, it might be not the worst um, change, but for old, for sure, it is. And this just a simple solution to it, which is just letting the players choose what they want. It shouldn't be so difficult to implement this feature, and it's in any case is better than just giving random packs. It's always better to have the option what I want than just yeah, get it randomly. And if someone really wants or yeah, likes this random system, then he should just do it on his own by throwing a dice. Um, yeah, easily. And the other thing is also, if you think in the future with new expansions, what are they going to do? Also doing it randomly. So when we have already 5 sets, then you have a 20% chance only to get the new pack from Arena, and there will be more expansion in the future. So this is not a really good system. So why are they doing this system? So for player, for sure, it's worse and let them pick what they want. And yeah, I think it's from Blizzard's side. My point is just they want to earn more money with that. They want to motivate or what means motivate someone, force them to spend more money. As I pointed out, you cannot get them so easy through Arena, and it's not so easy to gain gold. So in the end, you have to buy the packs, and this is especially bad for all the free-to-play players. For them, it's pretty hard to get those packs. Yeah, and before they had the chance somehow to, in the beginning they were playing a lot of Arena, getting the classic packs, then they got the GPG packs, so usually, or actually they should have more or less a good collection, but now it becomes pretty hard for them to get a good Grand Tournament collection, or at least it will take a long time. So somehow they are forced to spend the money on packs to catch up with all the other guys who pay for it. So it's kind of, they're losing a little bit the path of making it free to play. Somehow they were offering everything free to play, and yeah, they were offering so people who could just try it out, and they liked it, they become dedicated and so on, and maybe even addicted. I mean, it has a lot of things with achievement, the collecting stuff and so on. It's all things which plays with your human reward system. So yeah, and now that then when everyone is dedicated and want to continue and play the new stuff, they change the system in a way where you're forced to pay more money on this. And I don't like this at all. I don't have a problem with spending money with that. I think it's okay. I played Hearthstone a lot, and I think they deserve also the money. And I bought packs. I spent more money on this game than every other game I played. But and for sure they also have to pay the all the employees, take care of the service and so on. It's all cost money. But still, I'm not happy with this feature. But somehow, first of all, I think they do make a lot of money with Hearthstone anyway. Activision Blizzard is actually pretty healthy in terms of money. I was just looking at the financial report of the last year, and I think everything is fine there. And this is just a feature to really earn more and somehow abusing the all the players who got addicted or at least dedicated to this game. And yeah, everyone who spent already money is might not like it, but thinking, okay, I spent already and I want to go on, and somehow, of course, people are a little bit trapped. They want to keep playing the game since they like it so much, and yeah, it is a great game. But then changing the system so that everyone is more or less forced to buy them, it's kind of abusive and a little bit doesn't fit in. They started Hearthstone in another way with free to play concept, and now this gives this a little turn. And I'm a little afraid that it might be even worse in the future. So I think it should stay fair, and the fairest thing would just let people choose what they want. Their arena rewards, and this is fair. And I think that still a lot of people will still put money in the game and buying packs. Yeah, and also that you make the customers happy is also one important thing. It's the goals of a company is not only making money, it's also good reputation and so on. And therefore, I would like to see that Blizzard is overthinking the system again, and hopefully changing the system so we can really choose what we want. As I pointed out, it's for all players. It's the best way to go, and it shouldn't hurt Hearthstone Blizzard not so much if they let the player choose. And who knows? With the system, I for myself am pretty unsatisfied. Maybe some players really stop playing. I have some. I've talked about this topic in different on the internet with different people, and a lot of people were really unsatisfied. And I wouldn't wonder if people would. I wouldn't say stop playing Hearthstone, but maybe play a little bit less, and for sure playing less arena. So it might be also good for Blizzard in the long term. Yeah. So guys, these were my thoughts on the new reward system. I hope you think my arguments are making sense, and that I didn't tell completely bullshit here. You might even share my opinion. If you like to add something or discuss something, you can leave me a comment. I would really appreciate that. And next time we will see us again with a normal video where probably I will just probably next Tavern Brawl, I guess. So see you then.